Your outdoor national comeback, Dunge. We haven't talked to you since you announced that you weren't coming back. I thought you were near the end of the year. You seemed like you had decided to come back. I'd heard that they were maybe Supercross, maybe just motocross again, but I'd sort of heard you were. And then at the last minute, it was like, no, he's done. So take us through that decision to not come back again, because to me it was a successful outdoor season for you. Almost got on the podium, ran up front. I don't think anybody could have asked more for you with you being so off for so long. So take us through the decision to not do it again.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, the initial getting the opportunity to go racing was it worked out because I got to be in Minnesota. We just had a little Banks at the time. He was like 4 or 5, 3 or maybe 2 or 3 months.
Mm-hmm.
And so I didn't have to uproot the family, and it just worked. I could fly and to and from races and leave Friday, get home Sunday. And so it was kind of always a short-term plan to just do the outdoors.
Mm-hmm.
And it did develop into talks of Supercross, of course. I mean, there was opportunity to go racing, and KTM, was kind of opened the door there. And I must have, it's been weigh on me, but I thought about it for a long time just because, here's this chance, this opportunity to the pay was great. The
Mm-hmm.
opportunity to go racing Supercross only, it was a great deal. But, so for 2 months, I just kind of teeter-tottered, kind of trying to make a decision. But when it really came down to it, just having to move and uproot the family and,
Mm-hmm.
and put them back in Florida and, we got 2 kids now, we're away from the family. It was a bigger decision than just me and Lindsay now. It's like I got family involved, and it's at the end of the day, it was just,
Right.
like for me, it was, I needed to go back racing in a sense. 1, the challenge, but 2, it created a lot of closure for me of the after racing. It's like after the outdoors was done, I was happy, like I was content, and I'm good. I don't need to race anymore, and that was my own stuff I had to work through, but.
That was my own stuff I had going on.
Yeah, no, for sure. But for the most part, yeah, it was a good season. I was happy with it. And, did I want to get on the podium? Like, heck yeah. Did I want to be up there contending for wins? I did. But, the fact is I was happy. I can't be mad at myself.
Mm-hmm.
It was like 5 years, and it was like, dude, did I want more? Yeah, absolutely. But I was completely content with how it went.
Okay. All right. Yeah, interesting. So, you had the Geico thing going for a little bit, and then I know you had tried to, talked about going racing on Honda, and then you eventually came back with KTM outdoors. So, like,
Mm-hmm.
you say you're happy and you're in a good spot. I was just wondering, my next question was going to be like, do you have another sort of passion that you want to follow athletic-wise? Like, I've always thought you should do some triathlons or do mountain bike racing, or like, I just feel like you came back because you missed the goal-driven days and you missed the goal-driven, athletic events. Do you have something in mind that you're going to do, or are you going to go crazy just sitting around again? Where are you going to go? What are you going to do here, Dunge?
No, for sure. I mean, I'd have other things I'm working on, and that's good. Things didn't come to a stop just because I went racing in other avenues. But I mean, the racing was good in a sense of like there was a goal, a you're getting up every day, you're training, but at the same time, I realized I need, the bigger thing more than racing is just like I need to be around it. I mean, that adventure side, that traveling to the races and seeing the guys and the team and the people and the friends, and I felt like, if do I need to go out and race? Get on the gate drop again? No. Should I go up and ride in the mountains and go to Colorado and ride the fire roads and do, ride my dirt bike or go to the dirt bike track? Like, yeah, I need to do those things and be around the sport. And so I thought I could walk away from, especially after the Geico thing. I thought, like, you know what, I'm completely done with this. And I don't need this anymore or to be around it and I was wrong. Like that's where I went wrong. And so, for me, it's just I always want to be a part of it in some way, somehow. And, my foundation helps me do that as well. And, we also do a lot of good through that and, partners through that. So that's been really good. So it keeps, I'm very much involved with the community, the industry. And then beyond that, just, kind of reestablishing that relationship with KTM in a good way. And, helping them out. And so going to some races, and is it going to be full time? No, but yeah.
Okay.
Do I want to sit behind a desk and, work on business all day? No, like I need to get out and work out and ride my dirt bike and have fun, but it doesn't have to be lining up on the gate again.
Right.
Know?
Yeah, I just feel like you have to do something. I don't know you that well, but I think you have to do something, right?
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
So that's good. So we'll see you around some races then, it sounds like. We'll see you around.
Yeah. Yep, for sure.
Good.
Yeah.